We're going to discuss wellness checks. I know that nobody wants to talk about them, and I know that they're not anybody's favorite thing, but they get more important as you age. We're going to talk about the importance and schedules for wellness checks today. We're going to discuss what is in a wellness check, and we're going to talk about what you can do to keep good health in between so that it goes okay when you go in, which is what we really want. Men and women both are guilty of slacking. No one is worse than me, probably, but women are just as bad, even though they like to say they remember more. But the biggest thing you find with wellness checks are treatable things. Early prevention, early detection, cancer, diabetes, heart disease, cholesterol, and the schedule that I got is from Group Health, and they have been doing surveys and things for about 50 years now on what's the most efficient. And you'd be surprised. Actually, there's years you don't have to get one. From 18 to 21, they suggest every year. From 22 to 49, every 4 years. Apparently that's when we're supposed to be the most healthiest, but that's when everybody has heart attacks. From 50 to 65, every 2 years. 65 and over, you have to go back to every year. That's not a bad thing. That just means that you're more important, so you need to be watched more. We want to keep you around. It's very important you follow that schedule. It really is. It can find things that you don't realize. Health Tap that discusses things in detail. Procedures, physicals, things of that nature. When you go for your physical, your wellness check, you're basically getting a physical exam. That's why you need one so often. You give your height, your weight, you get your body mass index. You usually get an EKG after a certain age. They do blood work. Biggest thing with blood work, A1C, check your blood sugar. They check your cholesterol. They check for heart disease. Check your hormone levels. You know, at a certain age, eyesight, hearing gets tested too. I think they should test that more in teenagers and elderly people, but I think that's just from personal experience. You'd be so surprised how many people go in and don't realize they are actually considered morbidly obese until they get their BMI. They think that they're just a little overweight. That is one of the leading things that people learn in a wellness check. That and their blood pressure is sky high. It's quite alarming. The past 15, 20 years, they've started doing STD checks with the wellness checks. I know that seems silly in some ways at a certain age, but things you catch today, you don't even realize you have them. You can have something and not have symptoms for years. That's how these people have heart attacks out of the blue. Penn Medicine comes from Penn University. They have a whole department that discusses how to maintain good health. Biggest things you can do, exercise, which you guys have covered. But that's why it's important. A good diet, lots of produce. Apparently, produce is your best friend. One of the biggest things that helps, checking your blood pressure. You can go to Walmart or Walgreens, anything like that. Most drugstores get one of these. It's really easy to use. It's electric. You just push a button. It tells you what's going on. If you ever feel weak, if you ever feel dizzy, if you're stressed out, you don't feel like yourself, never hurts. Good thing is, if you don't want to buy one for home, you can always go to Kroger and check it for free. You can also get checkups several places throughout the year. Churches, hospitals set up free checkup sites throughout the year. There's walk-in clinics you can go in and get a checkup, usually at no cost. You know, very little. And they'll take most of your insurance. It's even little walk-up check-ins. There's free transportation. There's no reason not to get it. Anything you could need to get it done, there's a way to find it. If you don't know how to find it, you can always contact the health department. They can tell you how to get the free transportation there. They can tell you where the checkup sites will be. It's one of the most important things that you can have done. That's how you prevent things from happening out of the blue. So, if you don't do anything else for yourself this year, go to the doctor and get a physical just to make sure that you're here to do everything for everybody else. Have a lovely day. And thank you for listening.
Thank you. And you didn't mention donuts and bad for you either.
Honey,